Hello there, welcome to Stampin' All Day with Bev, Sunday Night Live. How are you? How you doing? Hope everybody had a great weekend. It is almost 7 o'clock, so I will get started in just 1 second because it's 7 o'clock now. I see people starting to pop on. So welcome, welcome, welcome. Hi, Debbie. So, today, I am going to work from page 59 of the current mini catalog. I'm using Cottage Wreath. Hi, Linda. It's a set that hi, Louise. I knew I was going to want right away. Karen, hi. Roseanne, hello. Because I love wreaths. And those of you who we've been stamping with me forever, hello, Silly Willy. Know that I love wreaths. And so this suite, if you have your catalogs with you, page 58 and 59, has stamps, dies with wreaths and bows. Hello, Annie. Who did I miss? I saw some names. Hello, Carol. Missed somebody else. Who did I miss? Debbie Monterio. Hi. Hi, Connie. So wreaths, bows, different types of wreaths, and what I liked about it so much, hi Ruth, is that it's a stamp set for all seasons. The other thing that I like about this stamp set or this bundle so much, hi Cookie, is that it goes with so many things in this catalog. And I'm sure it goes with a ton of things in the annual catalog too. I haven't even got there yet. I just kept saying to myself, oh my goodness. Hello, hello, Deborah. Hi, Margaret. So I'm real excited about that. I know that people are getting ready for the holidays. Some people are doing Christmas in July. And I do love the candy cane. Oopsie, I'm backwards for me. The candy cane suite. So I did make a little cloth candy cane brooch for myself. I made a few of them. These were not easy for me because I'm not a seamstress, but they're darling on, so I made a few. Anyway, I know it's Christmas in July for a lot of people, but it's so hot here in California. The weather's so nice. I've been swimming for my exercise that I just quite haven't got to Christmas yet, and I really don't like to skip over Halloween and Thanksgiving either. So this set really tied in for me because if you're new or if you like stamp sets that you can use for many, many, many seasons all year round, this is a great one. Wreaths, floral, that's always good that, you know, and then this one has a spider and boo and Christmas and holly and just on and on and on, and the words in there, gratitude, was it gratitude? No, grateful, grateful. So you can use it for Thanksgiving or a thank you card. So I really like that. So rather than me keep talking about the stamp set and the dies, let me turn you down, do a little housekeeping. Hi, Maria, and show you who won the card from last week. And then we'll get started with the cards. So I made a summer one, a summer card, because the word cottage attracts me. I like that style in home decor. I like that style in yards and yard work, in landscapes is what I'm trying to say. So I still stayed into summer rather than jumping ahead into the holidays. But I will on Tuesday jump into a holiday. So come back on Tuesday at 2. All right, let's turn you down. Thank you for sprinkling, my dear. Okay, I know you're backwards right now. I'm going to take care of that in a second. There we go. And now I'm going to try to get you a good camera here. All right. So here is the housekeeping I spoke of. You obviously know that I'm stamping all day with Bev because you're here. So welcome again. And if you're watching the replay on YouTube, I'm going to give you the address for YouTube that gets you to my most recent replays. Thank you, Deborah French, for sprinkling. I really appreciate that. So my name is Beverly Morales. Yes, my parents did spell it a little different than normal, 2 E's, so I call myself Beverly. And I live in Tracy, California, and have been a demonstrator for 27 years. I've enjoyed this. Well, it was a hobby at first, and now I guess it's called a career because I've been doing it so long and had so many benefits from being a demonstrator that long. This is my July host code. You can shop with me at beverlystamps.stampinup.net. Hello, Anne. And my YouTube channel is Beverly Morales, and that capital, it doesn't matter if you use capitals or not. I didn't mean to. I was going to do all lowercase, but then I printed it out and I saw that I did a capital M. And Beverly Morales Stampin' Up. And then my current replays will come up. And if you have any questions, want to talk to me about anything, you can email me right there. Hi, Danielle at mofun44@icloud.com. Okay. Here is the card that I made on Tuesday. Different little fold to show you using one of the celebration sets. Now, if you do not have a demonstrator already and you need any of these catalogs or all of the catalogs or 1 or 2 of the catalogs, please let me know. I would love to be your creative coach, and I will send you the catalogs. So this card is what I made on Tuesday using one of the celebration sets. It's a beautiful set. A lot of people fell in love with it at my open house. Now, what is my open house? My open house is a monthly open day that I have where you can come and make a free make and take and then work on some projects you've been working on, or you can just copy some of my work, use all my tools, inks, dyes, big shots, all those types of things, and meet new friends and have fun with us. So that's the first Thursday of every month from 1 to 7 p.m. Hi, Rosemary. And this is the set I used that you can earn free with a $100 order. You earn the set and the designer series paper, and everybody fell in love with this set that got to use it at open house. So who won the card that I made? Let's see. Louise. Congratulations, Louise. I believe I have your address. My book is not out here, so I can't look for sure. But if I don't, I will let you know. And then what is this? Oh my goodness, this is cutting plates. Cutting plates are something we use on our cut and boss machine, our big shots, our machines that we use our dies with. And they are a consumable item. So this is the prize of the month of July. So what does that mean? That means if you place an order with me, your name's going to go in a drawing. The first day of August, I will look back at all the people that ordered for me in the, you're welcome, Louise, the month of July. And if your name, if the wheel stops on your name, I'm going to send you these plates. So that's a pretty good prize. I know I would like to receive those from somebody for free because they are consumable and you're always going to need those. Hi, Lori. So page 58. Here is where the Gingham Cottage Suite starts. Hello, Kathleen. I have already used this designer series paper with you in the past. I have used these bags. They're darling. I love the wreaths and the samples that they show here in the catalog. And then on the next page is the stamp set and the silver threaded twine that I've shown you already. I've shown you a little bit of the pearlized enamel crystal effects and then the designer series paper. So that's where you can find what I'm using, partially of what I'm using today, because like I mentioned, this set goes with almost everything. I'm using black Memento ink, the iridescent rhinestones, just because they add some shimmer and shine, and they go with everything because they're a neutral color. Here is the Cottage Wreath stamp set. I know, Lori, I love the twine too. And the dies. Now, the dies come with 2 wreaths, and they're different. This wreath actually makes a 3D type of wreath where the leaves stand up. I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. And then this one makes a flat, more flat type. Here's the flat one, like this. Absolutely darling. And that's this one. Okay. And I'm going to use the other one today, though. Okay, so see what I mean? There's a spider, there's boo, hello, grateful, Merry Christmas, acorn, most darling bow that you could use on a ton of different cards or 3D items. A grape wreath vine, vine wreath, and then a regular wreath. So I just love it. And some people just make life better. I think that's absolutely a darling sentiment to send to somebody. Hello, Patty. Hi, Lynn. Okay, so what else did I use on this card? You know I can never pronounce it, so I have it labeled. I think it's Cortefold, I don't know, tile folder. It's gorgeous. And this is the code number. And this just means that these are the platforms you use when you're going through the cut and emboss machine. I'm using again today the Scalloped contour dies. Hi, Marcia. I have used these over and over and over. Not lately, but I have used them a lot. These are what they look like in case you're not familiar with the name. And tonight I'm using the largest one. I know my customers have those, so they're going to be thrilled. I'm also using the rectangle stitched dies. Also the largest, no, not the largest one. I think it's the second to the largest one. Let me make sure. Pretty sure it's the second to the largest one. Yes, second to the largest. So I'm going to show you a little something. Maybe you do know, maybe you don't know. I do too, Louise. I completely agree. Love those contour dies. And then the Rings of Love Designer Series paper. Quattrofold. That's right. I looked it up, and I just couldn't remember how they said it. It's like cuatro, like uno, dos, tres, cuatro. Yeah, quattrofold. So this is the Designer Series paper that works with the rings, stamp sets, and dies, the wood grain rings. But look at this paper. It just totally reminded me of Cottage. So I grabbed it, and this one too. It's so soft. I love the colors in it. So I grabbed it up and decided to use it with these wreaths to see what I could get, what look I could get for summer. Okay. So those are the items I used. Of course, I didn't mention my paper trimmer, my bone folder, my adhesives, my take your pick tool. Those are all standard things that we mostly always need. So this is basic white cardstock that I used, and you can see that it's a rectangle and it's cut out with that stitched rectangle die that I talked about just a minute ago. Okay, so the work is done for me already. There it is. Lovely stitches all the way around. Okay. Hi, Carrie. Petal pink cardstock. Parakeet party cardstock. Oh, and you know what? I am using both the dies. I forgot that. This is the flat one that I talked about, and it's with Parakeet party cardstock. The Rings of Love Designer Series paper cut out with the largest contour scallop dies. That pretty? Both sides are pretty. I didn't know what size to use, but I decided to use the floral side. Okay, now, I don't know about you guys, but most of the time I cut out wreaths, here's proof of it right here, with regular cardstock. And today I decided I wanted to see what the wreaths would look like if you used a patterned paper, a DSP, for the wreaths. Hi, Kim, welcome. And I'm here to tell you They're beautiful. Look at that. Now see how when it cuts out, the inside is loose, allows you to bend up the leaves so you get a very, very dimensional wreath. Yes, I love it too. Thank you for all the hearts. You just pinch these leaves together and they stand up and they're three-dimensional. Look at that. Never thought to use DSP with the contour dies. Excellent. I'm glad I could teach you something. I had never thought to use DSP on wreaths. I don't know why, but I love it. Okay, now this is a busy print. Remember, I was going with the cottage theme, so I thought I'd tone it down a little bit by just putting the Parakeet Party flat wreath right behind it. It gives it some more dimension, a little more eye candy, and I think it tamed down the DSP just a hair. So let's get our silicone craft mat. Hi, Kathy, and our liquid glue. And the wreath has got a ring around it that's not real wide, but it's wide enough to add glue to easily. And then I'm just going to place this wreath right on top. Take my bone folder and press and get that all stuck down together. Now, if that's not cute enough, remember I said I didn't know what side of the paper to use because I love them both. Here it is, and here's the back side. Well, I told myself, if you don't know which side to use, make the bow with the plaid. Look at that. So cute. So I took a mini glue dot, and there's two bows in these dies. There's a solid big one, which I'm going to show you on Tuesday. And then there's this more detailed one. So the solid die, you can stamp the bow and then cut it out with the solid frame. Oh, this got on my finger, so I'm going to use it. Or you can just cut out cardstock with it and have a solid bow. I'm going to bend this up and place it right down here like this. Look how cute that is. Do you like it so far? The Petal Pink card is the regular 4 1/4 by 11, and the front of the card, I used the folder on it. See that beautiful soft cottage look it gives it? And then adding a wreath on there is so pretty. I wanted to dress it up a little bit more though, so I went to the Designer Series paper again and added this, but of course this is too much on there, so this is too much together, so I had to put a break in there. Let's get this onto the card since it's ready. And then I'm going to bring my Cut and Boss tool over, and I'm going to go down to the next size of this contour dies, which is this size here. It's just a little bit smaller. And I'm going to take the basic soft paper, this one here, and I'm going to cut out with this die here. Okay? So my paper trimmer to shave my paper down to 4 inches. I like to cut my 12 by 12 into 4-inch strips just so everything's even and it goes farther for me. So there's a 4-inch strip there. Get these little guys out of the way. And bring over my tool. And please pay no attention to my magnetic plate. As you guys know, I've said it before, the magnetic plates are coming apart, so they're not selling them anymore until the vendor can get that fixed. But I love mine so much that I use it anyway. It's still working, so I'm going to use it until it won't work anymore. And if you ordered one, you got a full refund by now. If you haven't, call Stampin' Up! And they will give you one. I got mine a couple of weeks ago. So I got a plate and a refund, so that's pretty cool. Look at that. Isn't that cute? Now this has scallops and stitching, both. So it just adds to the card. Is there anything else I need? I think I'm going to cut out one more of these. Again, a 4-inch piece of designer series paper, just another design in the pack, just like on the front of the card. I got to make sure this is straight. I don't want to ruin it. It's a little bit harder because the plate is lifting and I'm working from the side. Okay, I think I got it. Here we are. And I just love how these pull out so easily. One or two little things might need to be punched out, but on this one, they all came out. Okay, so I've got this. Let's go back to our card. And now I'm going to add this piece on top of the other floral. With the glue. Hi, Diane. Hi, granddaughter. What's her name, Diane? There's nothing better than having your granddaughter with you for a full week. Okay, so here's our layering there. Isn't that pretty, those two papers together? So soft. Does it remind you of a cottage like it reminds me of a cottage? So now look at the wreath on there. Love it. I'm going to stamp. Some people just make life better. Hi, excuse me. Hi, Riley. Having fun at Grandma's? I bet you are. Okay, the black Memento ink. And I'm just going to stamp. Some people just make life better. Oh, she's not watching. Okay, she's just with you. Will you tell her I said hello? There you go. And then I do want dimensionals for the back of my wreath just to lift it up a little bit. Look at this card. Hi, Terry. So, snips and dimensionals. Oh, I have some cut already. So I cut the edge of my dimensionals into little squares like this, and I just put 4 down, 4 pieces, and then pull the paper backing off, and then set your wreath down. Now I talked about a little bit of bling just to give this card a little something something. So of course we're going to Stella for the bow. Hi, Riley. And then we're going to go to the gems, but I have something else to show you on the inside. Okay. All right, so let's go to our gems and our take your pick tool. And I'm going to start by placing one right in the middle of the little bow. See how that sparkles? And then I will just add a few here and there on the wreath for more sparkle. You'll have to count how many because I'm not. I'm just filling up the spaces here. Thank you for all the hearts, everybody. I see Christmas stuff and I'm just like, oh, isn't it just a little bit too early? Not for some. Okay, so subtle, but when it catches the light, you see that sparkle? So I love this as a summer card. Okay, so for the inside, we are going to take the same die as we did on the outside. Oh, thanks, Margaret. Look how cute this side is. Oh, I love plaid though. We're going to add this on the inside. And so the recipient of this card will have a happy surprise. Hi, Brenda. When they look at the outside and when they look at the inside. These scallop contour dies just make everything cute. So that rectangle, the second to the largest white, basic white rectangle with the stitching, did you know it fits right inside the largest scallop contour die? It sure does. Hi, Janet. So this is a great place to write, to add your sentiment, whatever you want to say, and to write your little message on the rectangle die. And I just love seeing what you want to do here. I'm going to stop talking and do it right, is match up the corners. There we go. I just love the scallops matching the front like this on the inside. So I thought it was very, very pretty that way. Here is my sample. Now this one has the little leaves really, really popped up. And this one I'm going to play with a little more to get them standing up more. And the bow. Isn't that cute? Okay, so on Tuesday, I'm going to show you a fall card and a Christmas card. And it's made with these wreaths also. Hi, Irene. And it's just so much fun. You can just go to town for any season. So check that page out. Let me know if you have any questions before I run. Thank you, Tina. Thank you, Marcia. I'm going to hold one up close so you can see. Then I'll open it up so you can see too. Now, I'm not putting a sentiment in here simply because whoever wins it can put in there whatever they want to use the card for. Okay? All right, I don't see any questions. You guys are easy. You're welcome, Roseanne. Thank you, Kim. Thanks, Bev. All right, ladies, take care. You're welcome, Lori. Good night. Thanks, Eva.